Welcome to Bro Etiquette, Bro Code 101, where we go over the buy bro right here. We read every single article and we see if these articles, if they are still relevant in the world of today. This is your host, your friendly neighborhood BogusBird, and joining me today we have, from down under the motherland, Booyaka gUNzz!
Oh, that was impressive.
Ooh, yes.
What's up, guys?
What up? And of course, we cannot forget Baby Shark, Agent K, What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? In the stomach of a shark right now. I'm trying to make my way out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you look delicious, so, I can't blame Jaws for taking a bite.
Right.
Just can't. Happy Halloween, by the way. This is not our usual. Happy Halloween, all right? So if you're in the future, you're watching this back, and you're like, why are these idiots dressed up? Okay, it's Halloween. Okay.
Halloween season.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, yes. With that being said, guys, happy Halloween. Let's jump right into the buy bro here. Let's jump into that first article.
Let's swing into the buy bro.
Oh, I like that.
Spider Pig. That's what it is. Spider Pig does.
Yo mama. All right, let's see. Okay, I can't see. So I'm gonna have to unzip here.
I got this. Page 96. Article 73. When a group of bros are in a restaurant, each shall engage in the time-honored ritual of jockeying to pay the bill, regardless of affordability. When the group ultimately decides to divide the check, each bro shall act upset rather than enormously relieved.
Okay. So, us being a very large family, okay, we go through this pretty often. You know, every time that we go out to eat, it's not just for birthdays, but it's for holidays and special events like I don't know, graduations or that sort of thing. Like it happens pretty often. There's a ton of us in the family. We're in our immediate family. We are what,
7 of us.
7?
Plus
Something like that.
Yeah.
Plus the kids. Yeah.
If it's the kids, double digits, easy.
Oh yeah,
Dude, easy.
And we multiply. We just keep going and going and going.
We're like rabbits.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
it's
Lord.
yeah. And for sure, whenever we go out, like, it's normally between us three because Jay's a broken, right? Brother Jay, he broke. He's like, oh no, guys, I left my wallet.
You got me?
Oh no,
You got me? You got my kids?
Exactly, right? And so
That's okay. I accept Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, all the above.
Oh, I forgot my wallet.
We don't usually jockey back and forth, but actually no, I take it back. We kind of do. It's more or less going to be who the waitress puts the check down. I'm sorry, whoever puts the receipt down first, right? Like whoever's closest to it will usually go for it. I'm quite mindful of it. Like I see that they place it in front of Agent K. I'm like, okay, I see he's got it. And then I'll watch him. I'll watch him pick it up. He'll be like, oh.
He has a quick, Ooh, let me put that back down. Start over.
But usually, Brother B usually pays for it, and we just Zelle him like right after.
It's usually I think between me and Brother B, but usually like y'all Zelle me. Like we'll take you either go halvesies or break it into thirds and like
it's just easier doing 1 or 2 cards than like 6 different cards.
Yeah,
right. And it really pisses off. Well, as a former waiter myself, if you give me like 6, 7 cards, I'm gonna be pissed, dude, because that's that's multiple transactions. That's more work for the waiter. I mean, the waiter. I mean, let's be honest, not the best job in the world, right? But he is there to do a job and do a service. Make that waiter or waitress's life a little easier. Give them 1 or 2 cards. It's it's courtesy.
Yeah.
And like you guys said, I would rather pay for it myself, like the whole thing, and Reason for that is I got my handy dandy credit cards with I get points and stuff, and I use for travel to hotel and stuff like that. So I mean, there's a purpose behind it, and then you guys can sell me or Cash App or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Pay a month later.
Yeah, which is
brother Jay.
Yeah. I think I usually pay you like on that same night, or
most of the time
in that moment. I think.
Yeah. But Brother Jay, though, yeah. Sometimes they'll be like 2 months later, and they'll be like, "You received $50." What? What? Why? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But he pays his share. I'm not going to say he doesn't.
Yeah.
He does. Otherwise, I'd be after him. Like, Spider-Man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man?
Does the web only come out of your hands or somewhere else? That's in my eye.
Oh my God.
But yeah, other than that, like pretending to not, like, oh, you got it? No, I hope, no, we're grown, we're adult. You know you're gonna pay your share. You know?
Yeah.
Don't be a D.
Would you guys agree that it's more of a like younger 20s, early 20s,
Yeah,
maybe
for
type
sure,
of thing
I
to
think.
do that?
I
When
think
you're
the
younger?
whole.
Ooh, no, I got it. You mean that?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm easily double that age. 20. Those years are long behind me.
When he says easily, he means easily, guys.
Yo, mama. So I really don't know. Okay, like the. Okay, you know what? No. Because when I hang out with my wife's family, they're much younger. Like her siblings are younger, and they're usually looking at me like, "You got this, right?"
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. Oh, yeah. They are, and sometimes they kind of give me the, oh, I'm gonna send you this much, but like their portion was, let's just say if their fair amount was like $20, they sometimes might be like, I'm gonna send you $10.
Ooh.
So it's like, okay, it's 20 though. Like, so I am with them a little more weary. Just because I know how they are sometimes. Not always, no, but sometimes, yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
So, and they like I said, they are mid-20s to lower 20s. So maybe you're onto something there, gUNzz. Maybe it is a younger generation thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I just really don't hang out with younger people. It's just you guys, really.
No, I know a couple people who are a little bit younger. Not to say they're like fresh out of high school or anything, but they're a couple years younger than me. And no, they've done pretty well about paying their own portions. Fortunately, like they're not like, oh, I'm gonna send you $10 instead of 20. They'll be like, yeah, let's go a half, or they'll pay you right away.
Right.
Now, question: Are they guys or
Yes.
are they females?
No, they're guys. A couple of my homeboys.
Okay. So I might be onto something there. Is it just females that do that?
I will say the one that tells me like, hey, I'm gonna give you 10. That she is female. Is a woman. Ladies,
Yeah.
can they get away with it though? Can they? As guys.
Guess.
I'm gonna say depending on the situation. Like if it's a constant thing, I'm gonna be like, all right, like either you're gonna pay or you're just not gonna eat. Like at a certain point,
Okay.
Like if you're not my responsibility, like if it's my wife doing it, like okay, that's my wife, And even if we were dating, it'd be like okay, But if it's just like a friend, or if it's a friend of a friend, I'm gonna be like, yeah, just not eat.
Ooh, savage.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think I gotta agree. There's gotta be a point.
Limit.
Yeah, like if it happens once, okay, that's fine. Twice, sure. 3, 4 time, I may not go. I may not go. Just yeah, you know, yeah, there's a point to where you pick things up. It's like, all right, she's just, you know, trying to take advantage here. But I guess for me, like, that's my sister-in-law. She's basically like my sister, so, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I will say, though, like, so when I said if we're dating, I'm talking about, like, we're at least a couple years into the relationship. If it's a new relationship and she's just, like, not paying every time, yeah, I'm probably not going to be dating you for very long. You know?
Okay.
So you guys don't believe if you ask the girl out, you should pay for it?
I think especially on first dates, if I ask you out, yeah, I'll pay for it. But I'm not talking about, like, you know, go and order yourself a $200 steak, a fucking $100 glass of wine, and, like, you know. But, you know, I'm gonna take you somewhere reasonable, and I'm gonna expect that you be realistic and reasonable about it, you know.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I think there's like a few videos on TikTok floating around about this guy who asked the girl out, and then she like brings her kid, and then she's trying to order food for her other kids at home, and she's getting steaks and I think it was potatoes for like all the kids, trying to make the guy pay.
Yeah, no.
And then he like, nope, I'm only paying for my part. She got hers. Yep. And then I think the waitress, which was a chick, tried to put everything on one tab, even though he told her to make a split bill, basically. And then it got so far that he had to go to the back where she was putting in the order, like in the kitchen, and like screaming, like, "Hey, don't charge all of it. I'm just paying for my part."
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it either, but no, that's
A bull crap.
That's taking it way too far. She's taking advantage, obviously.
Yeah.
I would not do that either. I wouldn't pay for that.
BS.
I'd pay for her meal and the kid that was there, but not for people at home. No.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do that.
And, like, why would you bring your kid on a first date? Like, okay. So, first of all, if this is the first date and you don't know if, assuming, hypothetically, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want some regular, you know, chick to meet my kid on the first date. Hell, it might be a couple years before you meet a kid, you know? But not, I wouldn't say a couple years, you know, but at least like close to a year, you know, make sure it's a solid thing that's going on. You know, you don't want to just be introducing different women, you know, to the kids.
I can kind of understand for like a single mom, right? Like it can be difficult. Maybe you can't find a sitter. Maybe you can't afford a sitter. Maybe, you know, it depends. It's all situational, right? And you just happen to bring the kid. I mean, I can get that. I can understand that. That's not the worst thing in the world for me. I personally, it wouldn't really bother me that much. I think that's just because I'm older. I'm a dad. I kind of, you know, whole parent life. I get it. What you looking for?
Let's see if I can find a video.
I know. Look for it.
A few moments later.
Can you hear it?
You already wait an hour and a half. So it's for my kid.
You're a kid.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And that with daddy? No, that is.
Oh my god, so go ahead and bring another steak with some potatoes. Okay.
No, don't bring no steak on potatoes. No, bring your check. I'm paying for my meal, your meal. I'm not paying for your kid's meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for your meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having to wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kid's food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Now look how the waitress is looking.
No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that.
Why you not
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's her name, Kiera?
Bring two orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you're sitting right here on the left.
I was late to the date.
Can you bring two orders?
But I said, why would I give her kids food? Why would I give her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should. Hey, yo, get her. Hey, yo, hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. You know what I'm saying? I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
that's
forgot he was.
overkill.
I forgot he was late or whatever. But yeah.
But regardless, that's not an excuse. Like, I get it. You know, it sucks. And at that point, if you're going to be an hour and a half late, just
Why
be like,
even-
hey, look, I'm running late. If you want to reschedule, I got something going on. You know, that's on him. But that's not an excuse for you to order, 2 extra meals of steak and potatoes and whatever.
No, screw that. Honestly, if I was on that date, I'd walk out. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yep, you could pay for my meal now.
Yep.
No,
Nah,
yeah,
man.
something similar happened to me. I took this girl out one time, and she after the meal, we're just talking or whatever, and the waitress comes up and she's like, hey, do you want anything for dessert? She's like, yeah, let me. I was like, no dessert. Like, no, I want a dessert. Like, let me get a piece of chocolate cake. I was like, nah, like you can pay for that yourself. But long story short, I ended up marrying her. She's my wife, and but she paid for that dessert. Just so you know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm just
All right, well, back to the article.
right.
If you're in a group, pay your part. Don't be a dickbag. Don't be a D. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Send whoever pays for the bill. Send them your half. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah. And if you're short on cash, honestly, I would rather you just tell me hey, I'm
Good
short on
point.
cash this week. Like, can I get you back on Friday? And, okay, yeah, that's not a problem. I'll pay for it, but get me
Yeah.
back on Friday. Or the next time we go out, you got me.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, moving on to the next one.
All right. Let's see. Page 97. Article 74. At a red light, a bro inches as close as possible to the rear bumper of the car in front of him, and then immediately honks his horn when the light turns green.
Oh Lord.
That way, if another bro is several cars behind, you'll have a better chance of making it through the intersection before the light turns red again.
See,
Hell no.
on that situation, that annoys me.
Yeah.
That
Shiitake mushroom.
annoys me. Like literally, it's happened to me before too, where the light literally turns green, and as soon as it turns green,
Yeah, no.
that
Yeah,
annoys.
I literally stopped, flicked them off, held it for a few seconds because I saw there wasn't a lot of cars in front of me or behind me. I mean, so I stopped, flicked them off, gave them a good couple seconds, and then I went.
Yeah, I usually go slower too.
Yeah. Oh,
I do the same.
My bad.
I do the exact same. Well, more or less the same thing. Especially if someone, a little separate from the red light, but if someone's right on my ass, bumper to bumper, right behind me, just riding me. I will slow down
Giggity.
on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
I'll slow down on purpose. I'll let go of the gas. I'll let it go down to 30, and they have, especially if there's no way for them to get out.
Yeah.
I do not give a damn, bro. He can chill. Honk all you want. I don't give a.
Yep.
I don't care. I don't, because why? What's the purpose of it?
Yeah.
It's stupid. There's no purpose to it. It's ridiculous. And, it's sad to say, but you see a lot of that here in Houston traffic. It's traffic here is pretty bad. It gets pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not Cali bad, but it is bad.
Yeah.
I think traffic might be a little worse here. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoa. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I literally just did that yesterday, too, because, I was, okay, sometimes I drive a little over the speed limit, I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. I was going, I think, 15, 20 over, right? And,
Jesus Christ. God damn. Dude.
Damn, you don't want to hear what I do.
and that was just me just cruising, right? But, so I'm going, 15, 20 over. Let's just say 15 over, right?
I'm
And-
Spider-Man, right? So I pull your ass over.
You don't know what car I drive. You don't know what car I
You're
drive.
like
The dirty
you're
one.
like you're like in the feds right now.
No, so I'm going 15, and then I'm going through some cars, and some a-hole comes up, and he gets behind me, starts flashing his lights or whatever, right? And then, like, I was gonna move over, right? I was coming around some other cars, and he comes out of nowhere. And he starts doing that, like, immediately without even letting me, get around. And so then I was just like,
Screw you!
I'm staying in this lane, you ain't getting around. And I slowed down to speed limit, which, I guess speed limit is still speed limit. But I was already doing everybody else a favor by going around faster than, like, if you're trying to get around, I'm not going slow by any means. I'm trying to clear a way, so I'm not trying to stay in that lane. I'm trying to get out so that if anyone's going faster than me, they can still get around. But for you to come up and, like, seeing that I'm still going faster and you're going to start flashing your headlights at me, your high beams at me for no reason, honking at me, that shit's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
That, and I don't agree by being bumper to bumper at the red light, because multiple occasions you hear them stories where people aren't paying attention and they just run that red light and they crash.
Yep.
And then if you don't have that gap in between, it's going to be like a pile up.
Yeah. And that actually happened to my my in-law, my father-in-law. Like, luckily he wasn't bumper to bumper, and so he ended up getting away with, like, just barely, like, just a quick little tap because he had that extra space.
Lucky.
Yeah, but they hit him from behind still, and so, like, it sucks for him. But he didn't really hit anyone else, so yeah.
Man, I feel this is going to be a triggered episode.
Yeah. For this, I definitely disagree 100% with all of. I mean, it's obviously a joke article. Right. It's not to be taken seriously, but at a red light, bumper to bumper, don't do any of this. This is not funny. Like, okay, it's funny because it's a stupid article, but it's not a good practice. Don't do any of these things. This is no.
By the way, also, I was also just, this was a joke for me. I totally go the speed limit 100% of the time.
Right.
Never over. Not 1 mile per hour over.
No, never.
Never, ever.
No.
Always obey the laws of the road.
Exactly.
Unwritten book of the road.
Yep. Also, another book that actually is written that you should follow is the Buy Bro. By clicking the link down below, you yourself can get your own copy of the Buy Bro.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, read along with us. Give your opinions. Email us later at the end of the show. We'll give our emails.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think. Join the Bro Code. Join the Bromance by ordering your own copy today.
Become a brochacho.
Brochacho.
Be part of the wolf pack.
A spider, a shark, and a luchador howling. Okay.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. Make sure you don't miss an episode. You like us. Do yourself a favor. Listen, binge our episodes. Go ahead and do that. You want to. Do it. And for every subscription, gUNzz will remove a layer of clothing just for you.
Are you trying to get them to subscribe or to not subscribe?
Oh, wait. He's going to keep his clothes on
Okay.
at all times.
I'm still going to take them off.
No. Moving on to the next one. Page 98, Article 75. A bro automatically enhances another bro's job description when introducing him to a chick. Chicks like to stretch the truth about their age, promiscuity, and sometimes, with the help of extreme makeup and structural lingerie, even their body types.
Extensive makeup.
Ooh. As such, it's fair game for bros to exaggerate reality when asked about their bro-fashion. It's also smart. A bro's career is to a chick what a chick's boobs are to a bro.
Damn.
Okay. How to invent a job chicks will think is hot. Okay. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Universal chicks interests. We have 3 circles: interior design, creativity, and clothes. Your job: I invented the walk-in closet.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, that's hot right there. That's hot. Next one we have Universal chicks' interests. Again, 3 circles. Ice cream, muscles, and money. Your job? I'm a muscular ice cream tycoon. Ooh.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm a little hot thinking about that.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Next example. Shoes, animals, and charity. Your job? I design shoes for diabetic cats.
Wow.
How is that not hot?
For real.
Right, yeah. You gotta be creative with these things, right?
That's
yeah,
hot.
for sure. Okay, I think that extent is a little much. It's a little overdoing it. But yeah, for sure. Say, for example, I'm a driver, and if we were out of the bar, we were all single. If you were to, I guess, try to wingman me, you could be like, hey, you know, my friend over there, he has a corner office with a window over, kind of, you know, like,
He travels.
like, embellish it. Yeah, he travels for a living. Just embellish it, make it sound better than what it actually is.
Right.
I work logistics at a multi-million company with a corner office. You know?
Right, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and, it works.
Right, yeah. And Brother Jay, he's a master of working with long, thick pipes.
Yeah.
Right?
He loves them.
Exactly. He's the shaft master.
He's the shaft master.
Got to embellish it a little bit, right?
A little bit. Okay.
Tell him, he's a professional woodsmith.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it, but I'm.
Oh my god.
Got the eyebrows going.
Yeah. My shark mouth is covering. gUNzz is the professional woodsmith over here. Actually,
He is. He's good with wood.
He's good with wood. He works with long, hard wood all day.
He's the best.
Yep.
Nobody's second to gUNzz. Nobody's second.
Nobody.
Wait, are they better than me then?
He's first, second, and third.
When it comes to wood, he's your dude.
Wood.
Yep.
Well, you technically said nobody's second to me, so am I second?
No, you're first, second, and third. They would be fourth to you.
Okay. Sure. Well, I just want to let you guys know, and all the fans out there, I have a very, very hard, long wood I work with.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with, on a daily basis.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my god, you're so dumb. Can't believe you just made me say that.
I've actually done this before. So I've mentioned before that I basically hooked up my friend with his now wife.
Right.
And I remember her asking me about him, like, hey, so, is he a good guy? Is he a good dude? And, I basically was put in the position to talk him up, which I did. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was in between jobs during that time frame. And I just went with the most successful one that he had, that I thought was the most successful. It's like, oh, yeah, I think he's in an office right now. I think he does this and that, like kind of maybe exaggerate a little bit. So, yeah, I've definitely done this before myself. I'm not going to go to the extent, like, find 3 interests. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to do that. But I did talk him up. I did kind of go over what he does for a living. Like, oh, yeah, he's really good. I think he's one of the higher ups,
Yeah.
I gotta go agree with this one a little bit. Yeah.
And as you can see, I believe you hit the money interest right there.
Sure did.
And if you want to, you said manages, you can say he's also a tycoon.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've never actually been put in a situation like that, but I have been put as a reference, and I randomly got that phone call, and I made this guy look like a god, and then like the next day, like, I got the job, man, thanks.
Nice.
Yeah, I've done it for jobs, people who put me down as a reference. I have actually done it once for a friend back when I used to work retail. Talked them up to one of my other friends who, I was more familiar with her, but I knew the guy too, a little bit for like a little while.
Yeah.
And I had to talk him up. and she kind of just asked me about him, and I was like, yeah, he's a cool guy. He does this and that. And yeah, you gotta kind of talk him up, make his job seem like it's a little bit more than what it actually is, because he kind of liked this chick, and they ended up good together.
Nice.
Yeah.
And like Brother Guns over there said, I've also done that over the phone for references as well.
Yeah.
CK's landed a few jobs because of me. I just talk him up, like you said. Like, oh yeah, we worked together here. Oh, he was the best. He was teaching me how to do this. He taught me how to do that. He was basically the guy in charge. Like, he wasn't the official supervisor, but he was like the most experienced in the group, and he was teaching everyone.
Guy. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I would talk him up for sure, and I would always say that he had a glorious head of hair. I might have embellished that part a little bit because
they're like, oh, well, when he interviewed him, he had a bald, shiny head.
Oh, it's new. I think he's trying it out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's normally just very long and shiny, very thick, luscious hair. Yeah, exactly.
Right, waving in the wind kind of thing.
Does he always have a fan with him so the air's always blowing in his hair?
Right. Yeah. Normal.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You would probably get it within a month or so. Is what I would tell you.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, definitely for sure. Talk up your guy, talk up your bro, talk up your dude.
With that being said, I guess it is time to close it down.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
If you're on the social media, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. While you're there, also check out PSA, our other podcast episode. I'm sure you'll like that one too.
Oh yeah.
Check us out on Patreon if you want to hear BogusBird drop all the F-bombs. All of them, not just a few of them. If you're on the go, Guns, where can they find us?
Good thing you asked me there, Brother K. You can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Sweet Pandora.
Sweet and
I love Pandora.
Never said anything bad about Pandora.
Never ever.
And if you have any suggestions, questions, anything that you want to run past us, you want to talk about the articles, any throw code stories of your own that you want to run past us, we can read on the air for you, email us at BroEtiquette@gmail.com, or you can email us individually, BogusBird@thesfiles.com,
gUNzz@thesfiles.com,
and AgentKuckle@thesfiles.com.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is BogusBird signing out.
This is Guns signing out.
This is Agent K saying see you later.
Catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Deuces.